Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show. Stay tuned, stay locked to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show. This is G Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show.
Otep, Itepe, Ineke, J.R. Senebe. In tune to Nubian Forum People's Talk Show, live on rock926.com. Now no time to waste this week. Only have 2 hours. Come for burn some fire today. Big up to Lady Blessed G. Rise up yourself. 3 hours of lovers rock. Have a safe journey on my queen. May the creating force of the universe, the omnipotent being, that which is greater than ourselves, bless and guide you. Big up rock926.com. Management hold tight. Engineers, DJs, fellow talk show presenters. I love to say that. Big up the doctor surgery, mathematics surgery from Wednesdays 4 till 6. Pi ratio, all tight. Yes, Otep. Me now no time for play no more music or nothing like that. You know, cause enough music play. See, normally me have another tune I might fling on and thing there, but I'm gonna have 2 hours this week, so I can't bother. I want to get right tonight, you know, in the heart of the thing. Yeah, so big up to yourselves and everything like that. Lady Blessed G, blessed show, lovely music as usual. Yeah, give thanks for that and all them something. So we're gonna rise up the DJ them, and happy Earth Strong to one of our fellow DJs on the station, DJ Silva. I'm Earth Strong today, so you know, rise up yourself, DJ Silva, and big up yourself every time. Yeah, me say all the little Earth Strong things are going up in the place there and all them something. So I'm gonna send it out live over the air. See me, the ancestors and the creating force of the universe bless, guide and protect you and your family always. Yeah, rise up to all my children, them mothers, seeing my family, yeah, which is physical, and my family that is in spiritual. Rise up in yourself. Big up to all the Sebas them at Nubia African Community Foundation School, where we reside over there in Union Road on Saturday. So we started back this week, people. So if you want your children them to come to the school, I will give you a number, or you can go on the website, which is nubiasatudayschool.org. Yeah, Nubia Saturday School, N-U-B-I-A. Yeah, N for Nubia, U for Uganda, B for Botswana. See, I for Imhotep, A for Amen-Ra. See, Nubia Saturday School.org. Yeah, go on there, you can log on, and there's information there how you can come and join the school and bring your children. You know, we want your children there, and I will give you details if you want to support the school, because we do need support financially, because we do not charge big money for our tuitions. It works out roughly £10 a week, and the lessons that you get maths, you get communications, you get science, you get moral philosophy, you get history. Yeah, all them subject there. Yeah, big up on yourself every time. And your children them get discipline too. Yeah, proper type of discipline. We not talk abuse and beat and all them something there, but we're talking about we discipline them in how they must deal with the elders, deal with their peers, and deal with their teachers when they go to school, and how they must deal with their subject matter as well. So, you know, it's a full on thing. And, you know, we've been rolling for over 27 years now. Yeah, Nubia has been going, and the 2 heads of the school now, our 2 chairs, is 2 previous students who came through Nubia, went through college, their school, went through college, went to university, have their profession, and now they help run the school, and we are the elders now in the background as I work with them. You see, so we do it, we pass on the torch and them things there. So that's Nubian African Community Foundation School. So I want to rise up all the Sebas from the school. Howard, big up yourself, Barbara Howard, because I know so you tune in every week, Seeing, and then, I never turn on the phone ain't on yet. I'm going to switch on the phone, live link number now. Yeah, so big up to Howard there, over down there, and Howard Barbers down on Brixton Road, opposite Mustin Road. He's been there for the longest time. My man been there about 30 years. Yeah, probably even longer than that, because his daddy did run the place first. So Howard, my brethren, seen? Yeah? Mr. Graham, just big up yourself every time, because you know it says love and article respect. Ankle spec, knee spec, yai spec, every spec, all the time, see? And I want to big up the two sponsors of the show, which is Nev's 8 panels at down there in Brixton Station Road, Fridays and Saturdays. Please go and check him out. And if you got on there and say you heard about his show from the Prophet Kwaku's Nubian Forum People's Talk Show, then he will give you a... Oh God, you know what? I've been talking all that time, people, and the mic was down. Can you believe that? I've been talking all that time and the mic was down. I do apologize. So I'm going to have to start all over again. See? Me can't believe me not talk all the time then the mic did down. Sure. Yeah? Oh, the mic was down? No, the mic wasn't down. I apologize. Well, it's like me I get mixed up in other place, yeah. No, the mic wasn't down. It was something else that was down. So anyway, I don't have to repeat myself. So, Nev's 8 panels down there on the Brixton Road. Yeah, Brixton Station Road. Just opposite the recreation center, and you can check him out. He does cufflinks, them kind of little thing there, but he's mainly the 8 panels ads. Check him out down there if you're into them 8 panel ads and things like that, and he will give you a discount if you say you heard it on the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show on the Rock 926.com. Definitely, yeah. And also African Development Enterprise, ADE Photographic Pictorians, the best in designing leaflets, flyers, business cards, weddings, do photograph and document weddings, funerals, any kind of thing that you're doing that you want, and you want it to be photographed or you want it to be videoed. Yeah, ADE Photographic Pictorians, they deal with that. They're down there in Rye Lane, Peckham. Yeah, they're down there in Rye Lane, Peckham. So just check them out down at Rye Lane, Peckham. Yeah, check them out down at Rye Lane, Peckham. See? Yeah, the one that's near the Matt Dotty. Yeah, so check them out down there. So, yeah, unit 49 to 52 Rye Lane Indoor Market. Yeah, that's 48 Rye Lane, Peckham, London, Southeast 155B. Why? And if you said you heard this advert on the rock926.com, on the Prophet Kwaku Nubian Forum People's Talk Show, they will give you a discount too. Yeah, but you have to say you heard advert on the Rock. Yeah, and you'll get your little discount. Yeah, and on the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show from the Prophet Kwaku. Yeah, design flyers, all type of flyer, anything, birthday card, invitation. They do weddings. They take pictures of weddings. You can see all the albums and the things, framing, you name it. Anything to do with the printing, cup and plate and also t-shirt, anything like that to do with printing and things like that. And so if you support those businesses, because they sponsor our Saturday school, they actually official sponsors of Nubia African Community Foundation School. So they're not businesses that just take out the community, they actually give back. So check them out. And if telephone number for ADE is 0207 165 5483. That's 0207 165 5483. If you go on there and you can leave a message between 10 to 6 Monday to Saturday. Yeah, or you can go on the website ADE Photographic Services. There we are. So enough for the big up thing there and all them thing there. I did get a complaint, the other week, saying that after the show I got a text. Let me just get the phone up because I don't normally keep the phone on. Text, we can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. All right. Give thanks. Yeah. We can hear you loud and clear. I got a text last week from was it? I'm gonna look for it now. Is it 163? And 163 said that you don't do enough big up to the areas. Good, I don't know what it's all about. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, anyway, let me big up the areas then. Big up the North London area, the West London area, the South London area, and the East London area. And let me big up the people them that's listening abroad as well, in Africa, the Caribbean, the Americas, and other parts of Europe. You're in tune to the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show, live on the Rock 926 with the Prophet Kwaku. The live link number and the text number, R1 number, you can send in a text, let me know if you're picking us up, where you're picking us up clear from, 07539 695 245. That's 07539 695 245. In tune to the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show, live here on the rock926.com. And if you want to make a donation to our Saturday school, Nubia, you can make a donation. We're with the nationwide, and this is the sort code. The sort code is 070093. That's the sort code, 070093. And then the account number is 3333334. That's 7 3s and a 4, and it's Nubia Community African Community Foundation School. So if you want to make a donation to the school, we would appreciate, love it, because we need your support. Yeah. No, to what we want to talk about today. See, there's a couple of things I want to cover. Don't think I've got enough time to cover it in, but we will see how we get on. Depending on your contribution and things like that will determine how the show moves. As we are fully aware, those of us that listen to news, a young boy was mowed down off a moped and murdered in cold blood in the streets of London this week. He was 14 years old, and he was mowed down off a motorbike, a moped, and he was murdered. And it's an atrocity. It bad. I haven't got words for compassion for the mother and the family of that young boy. I got a 13-year-old son, so he's 14 this year. So I don't know how I would feel, or what my reactions would be had my son been murdered in cold blood like that. And what would make it worse, we're assuming is by our own people. I don't know about any eyewitness accounts and all the rest of it, so we're not sure if it was black people that killed him. But here's a young boy that was dead and got murdered, and there's a lot of uproar about it. It's on the news. He saw his uncle and things like that. But I'm gonna, the Prophet Kwaku. I'm just gonna come from it from a different angle. I want to ask some questions. The first question that I want to ask is, what the ras was he doing on a moped? And I saw the picture that they posted on the news of him on this motorbike, and he was doing some kind of gang sign, idiot thing. Yeah, he didn't look like 14 to me on that bike. Now that's not justifying what happened to him. Let us just be very clear here. We're not justifying that. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I want you to over, in, around, circumference, radius, ectagon, triangle stand what I'm saying to you. But my son's 13, and if I find out he was riding a motorbike, I kick up his ass. I'm telling you that now, because he ain't supposed to be on no motorbike at 13 or 14. Yeah, I don't think you're legally allowed to be on a motorbike. You got to be about 16. So he's 2 years out of it. What I noticed about the comments his uncle was making was that they came down from Nottingham. The mother brought him down from Nottingham. So they moved down from Nottingham. Now we know it's a bad things going up in Nottingham and all them things. And God knows what he was doing up there. Because look, let's not pussyfoot around this thing here. We know that some of our youth them is up to some badness when they were young. I know what I was like when I was 13. If my mother and father didn't know me and they get up a road with me at 14 to backside out of the road and all them something there, right? They might chew some lick and I'm a reggae. So me now play like me did innocent at them age there. That me I say. Yeah? But the point I'm trying to make here is we don't know the background circumstance. They say he wasn't involved in a gang. Maybe the bike he was riding was another gang member's van. I mean, what's all these little signs that they do? We don't know. We don't know the fullness of it. I'm not saying that it's right what happened to him. I'm saying we have to find out the situation and circumstances that led to that. Because the only way we can stop this is if we know what happened and we just lick it off at the source. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know what your comments on that is. Also, I just want to announce that yesterday was one of the greatest African leaders that we had in the last century. Yeah, and he died in this century. And that was Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. He would have been, I don't know what his age would have been yesterday, but yesterday was his earth strong. And it's strange, because I've been listening to a lot of Dr. Khalid's words and things and messages that he gave. I never got the opportunity to meet him. I remember he came in days, but I never got the opportunity to meet him. And I feel bad by that, but just one of those things. But I've been moved by his lectures and his debates and the way that he defended African people in America. And I shouldn't be saying America, in the United States of America. Because this was an African man who was unwavering and unapologetic about his love for his people. And he didn't buckle in the face of adversity. He didn't buckle when they interviewed him on Donahue. He didn't try to pretty up what he said. He told it like it is. And there's very few of those black men about now who's ready to die for our people. We want liberation, but we're not prepared to make a sacrifice for it. We say we want unity, but we're not prepared to do anything to have unity. You understand what I'm saying? It's only when the tragedy hits our door that you see people start saying, they start finding out about the other things that people like myself and many more others who in the background, we're in battles with the enemy every day on your behalf as African people, and you don't even know it. A lot of the privileges that we have today is because other people made sacrifices so we could have it. Those people never benefited from the privileges that they sacrificed themselves for. Then we are the beneficiaries of that. So when you hear us talking about reparations, and here we are talking about repatriation and reparations, we're not talking about it for ourselves. Because we know there are people's come before us that's made sacrifices that we can even do. Like I can even be on the radio here having a spewing my truth. You understand what I'm saying to you? Yeah, that I've got the opportunity to voice my opinion without being cut off by some of these white people in radio station because I don't adhere to the things that they say I must adhere to. You understand what I'm saying? Because within my culture and how I live, seeing my liberty is different than theirs, but they want me to come over to think like them. You understand what I'm saying? No, I don't have to think like you, and I don't have to like the things you like. What I have to do, I have to behave myself within the remit of the law. So just because I'm not into Batman and lesbian, I can't go out there and kill them and lick them down and all them things. I can't do that because the law of this land don't permit it. But I can voice my opinion about them and their transgender and all them things. I should be free to voice my opposition to them. You understand what I'm saying to you? Without me physically attacking them. You understand? Because that's the law of this land. So long as I live within that remit And they say it's a freedom of speech. Oh, them people have freedom for say anything they want about straight people. And we just, all of a sudden now you see that the whole demographics of language has changed. So the people them who was created to multiply the land and furnish it with other humans, because humans don't live long, we only live for a span of time and then we die. Yeah. So if we're not multiplying, who's going to be left to replenish the land and dip on earth? Nobody. You understand me? Not unless them people that who's the other way, them all get them do machinery business, because them in them embryo business and all them something there and rotate and all them something there. You understand what I'm saying to you? So my point is that people made sacrifices so we as African people can be here today to voice our opinions. Now, in saying all of that, brothers and sisters, I'm not here to spew murder and kill people. You understand what I'm saying to you? But I'm here to spew my truth as I see it. See? And if there's people that support me, all good. If there's people that don't support me, then we can have a debate about it. You understand what I'm saying? But there's so many things that we, the descendants of the kidnapped people, have to give thanks for those who came before us. Yeah? And we don't do it enough. You see what I'm dealing with? Yeah? Like we feel we just have some right for us to come and live and just have things and don't think about those who's coming behind us. We're not creating. We're not doing anything for the betterment of the next generation of our people. So we are the generation that's benefiting from generations that came before us. And so we got to lay a foundation for those to come and those yet to come. And so we do it traditionally in African culture that has not been corrupted by foreign doctrines. You see my David? So this man here, Dr. Khalid Muhammad, who was his Earth Strong yesterday, the 12th of January. This was one of the greatest man them of the last century. May I tell you the truth? Unrelenting, unapologetic, and he was in the Nation of Islam. And I'm gonna play something from him in a minute. He was in the Nation of Islam, and he, just like Malcolm X, Farrakhan was his spiritual father. Elijah Muhammad was Malcolm X's spiritual father. Malcolm X was a mouthpiece. He has a certain charisma about him, very charismatic, a very intellectual, self-learned, self-taught, and built up the Nation of Islam in the 60s. And then fell out with the nation, went to start his own thing, and I think it was a year after him leave the nation. He was with the nation for 12 years, I think Malcolm was. And a year after him leave, him dead. Them assassinate him. Dr. Khalid Muhammad, same thing. He was with the nation for a number of years. He fell in disagreement with the way Minister Farrakhan was doing his things. He left. He helped start back the new Black Panther Party, and not too long after that they tried to assassinate him. He survived the assassination, and subsequently they said that he died of an aneurysm. Yeah, this is what they said he died of. But we know that it's kill him. And if you study Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, you see they had to kill him in the States. They had to get rid of that. Yeah, because he ain't like Farrakhan. My man, he ain't backpedaling on nothing. Him say it like it is and him keep it that way, and him nah bend, him nah turn round, and him nah apologize. You understand what I say? So they had to get rid of him. You understand? Because my man was using the Constitution in America that you can bear arms to defend his people them. And when black man get killed, something, him and the Black Panther Party man them go down there. And them knowing a pet and pamper, and it's a thing, and he was at the front, yeah, of any kind of demonstration that was going on. He led from the front, like A leader is supposed to. Not like these little flipping leaders, them sit down in the back and I put man up front and all them things, and them just a beat up them gun. And I talk about some God I go come from somewhere for come save people. Eh? No God now come from nowhere for save none away. Yeah? And we have to do the saving. Yeah? And ask God to give you the strength to defeat our enemies. It's just as simple as flipping that. You understand? Every race, you know, when them are going out war, you know, them pray to them God, you know, for strength. But we think some mystic God is going to come from the sky and change things. It ain't going to happen like that, black people. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I'm just making you lot just know that from now. Don't look for from no mystical God from nowhere for come save nobody. Because that nah, yeah, them things is fairy tale. And I take people for idiot. Yeah, that's why I'm today now. How much we sit down in a church, and I jump up and all these things there, and all these ministers I quote from Bible and all them something there. How much we there in a mosque and a knee long and then when you go out there, go the police take liberty with you and all the government take liberty with you now. Look at the people them with the windrush and all them something there. Who pray more than the windrush generation? Tell me. Because me is part of the product of the windrush generation from the 60s. When me they have to go to Sunday school, me never have no choice in the matter. I used to get beaten feet. Yeah? And I try pump this Christian thing in your and police still at liberty where I should no cure my mama pray. And my mother was a praying woman. And no cure she pray. That never stopped them for arresting us for sauce. I beat you up in a meat wagon and I fling we out and all upon road and all something there. I run we down. I take liberty with we. I threaten we. He never did that. And let me tell you, especially you Africans from the Caribbean, yeah? And you Africans who finally got independence on the continent, it never come with a smile. People did that for dead. Forget it. But you don't remember them. And that is why you see our people can run around stabbing, killing themselves. And the enemy looks and laugh after us. A guy showed me Instagram today with some white man, you know, went into McDonald's in Brixton, you know, and saying that we white men. In fact, his words were this, right? The place is being taken over by feminists and foreigners. No. Let me quote him. Feminists and immigrants. That him say, you know. I said, uno after tongue, we white men for civilizing the world. And that him I say, you know, in Brixton, in McDonald's, yeah? In a 20 blouse and skirt, 19. That's the liberty that these people, you think you can just walk in there and just do that. There was a time they would be afraid to even walk on the road, let alone to flipping open out their mouth. But that's the change of times. That people can walk and take the piss out of black people. Yeah? Because all of you too afraid to stand up. Yeah? And then you want other people to stand up, but you're not prepared to support them. Yeah? You want them to take the risk, but you're not even prepared to support them. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Now, every year, on the 1st of August, we have a demonstration march called the African Emancipation Day Reparations March. Now, it don't mean that we're emancipated, but we use that definition because it links with the Emancipation Day celebrations they have in the Caribbean. And this is an international reparations movement. But how many of you even can take out the time to come and support the day? You can't even take a day off your slavery for the remembrance of your ancestors and to seek reparations, yeah? And reparatory justice for our people. You can't even take that rotted day off, let alone support it. And you are beneficiaries of people that sacrifice for you. And this is what I'm talking about. So it has everything to do with the stabbing of that young man. Because had we been doing what we're doing, our children wouldn't be looking at each other as the enemy. You understand me, I say? They won't be doing that. I'm not saying that when we were younger, that we never get in altercation with each other, that stabbing up never go on, and all them thing there, and cut and all them something there. But for we bad man them, right? For bad man them know about the anatomy. Them know where to joke you, them know where to cut you without kill you. You understand me I say? And we did have a occasion, but you have them occasion if you was in a mix up with people. If you never in a mix up, you don't have the problem. Our children them is in mix up. They're mixing up, whether them call them gang or friend or whatever, they intermix up. And we must be honest about it. And stop telling lies. Because we lie for them too much. Or we're going to protect them if we lie for them. You see, when me and youth I grew up, me couldn't bring nothing in my house, if it was thief, Because anything I come in my yard, me if I can explain where it come from and who it belong to. Me buy a bridging bike one time, and my mother said, if I take back him bike, don't bring nobody things in here. And it was my friend's bike, and they knew him. You understand what I'm saying? Not for you got your children them doing wickedness, and they're coming in there with £150 trainers. You can't even buy flipping £10 trainer, and you pick me a walk with £150 trainer. You know how long it take me to earn £150? But I have to work a whole day for that, depending on which job me I do. And you have a look of 13, 12, 11, 14, 16, say, I walk with £150 and them no work. Come on, African people, wake up. Wake up and smell the melanin. You understand me I say? Because our children are in jeopardy of being extinct in this country. So if you want to stop what's going on, don't look to the state to stop it, because they're not. It benefits them. Them prisons get full up, they make money from it. Yeah? The lawyer them, the solicitor them, the judge them, the barrister, the probation officer, the care worker, the assistant worker, the clerk of court, the screw, the judge, the governor of the prison, the people who supply the food to the prison, who supply the utensils to the prison, the electricity board, the gas board, every water board, everybody is earning off man who got jail. It's big rotted business. And our percentage in terms of the amount of us in this country compared to how much of us in jail, we outnumber them in jail. It's madness. Utter madness. And the only way it can reduce is if we reduce it. Now, let me be perfectly clear with you now. It's not going to happen overnight. That is another thing that we have to look at. Stop looking for solutions immediately, because it's not going to happen. I said, when they killed my cousin, they murdered him, was it September 2017. Them kill him. Right? And I said, he would not be the last. And before him, them they killed my brethren, two of my brethren, them son. And I said, they would not be the last. And then them killed my nephew. Yeah? And since him dead, how much people dead again? And this year one where they get stabbed at what date, he man not gonna be the last. So we just better pray so I know feel one who dead out there. But what we can do is make sure that this phenomenon doesn't continue into the future. We can do that. That we can do. But we as a community have to do it. Don't sit down waiting for white man's system to come and save us. Let me tell you from something, and I'm going to tell you lot this plain. The white man ain't never going to train you to overtake him. So you better overstand that now. Yeah? And just know that. And don't tell me about this ain't no white-black thing. It is a white-black thing. Yeah? White man enslave us, steal our land, living in Africa, in a Botswana, Namibia, in a South Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya, and all them flipping place there, right? And I live bigger than all in the same Zimbabwe where my man was supposed to be so a tyrant as them name him. Yeah, equate him to Hitler. Them white people still live out there better than black people. Yeah, live in a better yard, and we still clean them yard and all them something there, right? So them steal all our wealth from we, mash up Congo. Them the Belgium and the French and all them people there, mash up Congo. We did a kill off each other like idiot. Them don't have to do it no more. You think it's one day? It took them thousands of years to get us to where we are now. So don't think it's gonna just change just because we got some little freedom where we can fly about the place like bird and all them something there, and go up on holiday and all them something there, and dress up with children and buy with children all kind of phone and laptop and all them things, and we have big car and CRV and we are drive and we are live large and a throw away champagne in a dance like we are and a fling money and all like them idiot boy there. What do them something there? I mean idiot girl there. I bleach up themselves and I wear them up a long wig and all. That's what you do. That's why we're suffering. Because our ancestors see where we are do. And Bex. Remember me tell you no. Bex we know so the people them sacrifice for we forget little autonomy. And then look what we do with it. Look what we do with it. But let me tell you something now. It's not all doom and gloom still, you know. Because I still rate us as a people. Even though you hear me a bonfire and anything, I still rate us as a people. And I tell you why I rate us as a people. Because nobody has been through, right, what we've been through. Nobody has. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? Nobody has been through what we've been through. And live to tell the tale. And even after going through all of the African people, after going through all them things there, yeah? After going through all them things there, if you even know the amount of things that we've achieved under the suppression of these people, and even though we achieve these things, them still try to hide it. This is the nature of the people that will live monks. Because why would they hide those type of information? You tell me why they would hide those type of information. I would tell you why they would hide those type of information. Because they know that if young African people knew about those information, it would make them think differently. It would make them want to excel in certain things. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? Yeah? So that's why they do them things. Because they know. Yeah? That's why they hide certain information. Because they don't want you to know that information. Because to know that information is to Africate you. To Africate you is to liberate you mentally. You over what I'm saying? Yeah? And make you start to look at yourself and look at life differently. Yeah? And to start Africating your children in who they are and the possibilities of what they can become. You understand? Right? So, we might try showing the black people, you know, right, is that we have the ability to change right? We have the ability to change the future. We have that ability. We can do that. No doubt about it. We can do it. But it has to be we. Can't be me. Me, one, and God. Yeah? It has to be we. And that may I try show no. You see me come every week and hear me pan this thing, and you know me I chat and all them something there, me talk about certain things and rate and all them something there. Right? And you probably wonder, why would this man here come on every week and the man all find things to say and all them things there, right? But the thing about it is this, you know, is that I'm passionate about our people. I'm just passionate about our people. I'm passionate about, you know, us loving ourselves. I'm passionate about us expressing who we are as a people. You know, I'm passionate about those stuff. And it's that passion that keeps me moving. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? It's that passion that keeps me moving. Yeah? And dealing with certain things. Because, you know, when all is said and done, you know, as much as things may not be 100% for me, yeah, I still got to give thanks that there are people that made sacrifices, that I can even come here and run up my mouth on radio and bun white people and feel no way. Because I not feel no way for bun white people, you know. Because when them need the bunning, you know, them forget it. Because you see, the white man system, and I'm talking the white man system, has done a lot of atrocities over the centuries. Yeah? And this royal family is implicit in the acts. Yeah? The same royal family where you say. That's why when all Anthony Joshua there go accept OBE, you know, all the British Empire. I mean, them man, there's, you know, me like look, and that's why sometimes, you know, we've got to separate the person from the activity that they do. You understand what I'm saying? So I may respect him as a boxer, but I don't respect him other than that. Because from you, I don't care what it is you're going to do after that. Because from you take that means you sanction everything these people do. And it shows that you know nothing about the people them you live amongst. You're ignorant. You understand me? Right? You fool. It means so, you know, read and them thing. You're caught up in the moment, you know. So yeah, you know, you like you lick down couple man and them thing there, you make big money and all them something, you know. So, you know, and the whole of them gringo them are right, the whole of them gringo them are listen to you, and them are suck up to you because you use money. You make money, you's no different than the African man them sell pan auction black. You understand? It's only that you make money out of it. You understand me? Them Frank Warren and all them boy there. Yeah? Them are run on. Them used to have a guy called Mendes, you know, black guy, you know. Right? And them they come in the boxing thing, was turned boxing promoter. And all of the black boxer them was going with it. You know what they do? You know them set him up and frame him up and all them thing there. So him couldn't get a foothold in it because what? Not even we for make money out of we people them. And them for make the whole the money them. And then time them boy they make money, them don't do nothing, donate nothing to black cars. You think the man would have come and donate to any radical black cars? You're mad, man. That's what I'm saying. None of them ain't great like Muhammad Ali. None of them for shut up them mouth. Don't talk Muhammad Ali name in a mouth in a name. No, stay like him. None of you. Because Muhammad Ali wasn't only great in the ring, he was great out of the ring. You understand me? That man, they defending people them. Right? And give up the title. Yeah? Give up to making a living. Because so he used to make him living. Get up. Because he refused to go and kill people that he had no argument with. He never have no argument with the Vietnamese people. Them. And the Vietnamese people them say him can't eat in that restaurant. Him have to go on that back. Him not, and not them. I lynch black people. You imagine black people in United States of America run and go fight war for kill other people. When the man them gone in other man them land for kill after people them and take with the people them land and want to take the people them resources. And we black people gone fight with them. And then when you come back, you face racism, overt racism, Man a lynch you, kill you and do all kind of something. Eh? And then the white man want to turn and say, yeah, well, we done that, you know, but things have changed. What's changed? What's changed is that you made all up of money out of it, you made a system out of it, and you benefit out of it, and even after that, you still was abusing our young men. Yeah? Harassing them. Yeah? We don't have all the work, all the businesses, no one imply nobody. Yeah? And then put drugs in our community and all them something. That them do. So I'm not there for play with no boy. I'm pet and pamper nobody. And if I lie me I tell, ring me up and tell me say I lie me I tell. And prove say I lie me I tell, come stand right in the front of anybody you want to bring. Come chat to me about that. Yeah? These people them is the wickedest people that ever walk on two blows and skirt foot. Remember me tell them kill everything. All animals gone extinct. Races has gone extinct anywhere them go. Them kill off the population. Murder and rape them. And then want make up board and don't want let nobody know. You imagine these go tell flipping white people them in New Zealand and Australia and all and Canada. I come tell people say them can't come there. And them no belong there. But it's power, innit? They got the military might to impose their ideology on everybody else. And everybody else is supposed to just roll with it. Yeah? Oh, we did it, but you're not allowed to do it. That's their attitude. Listen, the father me concerned, they are not you, man. Because the word you mean color and them nah no color. That me I tell you. Them is a kind of a man. So me see them. Yeah? And we are made with aliens. Them are aliens. How you explain the Neanderthal and all them people, they like all them creatures that exist? We see them bones, we know them exist. And not something I make up. The people in the Grimaldi, them in the Grimaldi cave and all them something. And not something I make up. Australopithecus and all them people there. And not something I make up. That is historical facts. So how you explain them dinosaur bone and all them something there? Eh? How me not hear people that talk about them something there? You're in tune to the Nubian Forum People's Talkshow live on the rock926.com. I know I went from one, but I just feeling that mood today. I don't have business if nobody don't even call today. Because I can just talk to the show done. Because I got enough that I want to say. You understand? I have business if nobody don't call. Yeah? Because I'm here to just burn a fire underneath people. Because we're too apathetic. Want to sit around and expect everybody else to come to the minute. Hey, management, the odds them off. Come on, know if the odds them off, you know. Because I just want to talk, you know. I don't want to stop business. Yeah? Because I'm on fire today. Yeah? Different things for each.
Your favorite presenter will be back after these few words.
Greetings, this is G Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talkshow.
Over 15,000 votes, and we are very happy and very honored. Those of us who backed him and supported him, I did not vote. I don't live in D.C., but I've never voted in my entire life. I just haven't voted in my entire life. Maybe that'll be one of the questions you'll ask me. And you're proud you've never voted? Some silly one. Write that question down. One of the silly ones so you can make sure to ask me. If you don't have a pen, tap the person next to you and say, may I borrow your pen so I can ask this silly question? Tonight, brothers and sisters, no holds barred. This was to be set up by the United African Movement, making this forum open and available. This was to be a community forum where the family would come together. See Virginia Fields, Manhattan Borough President, my neighbor, across the street from me on Stravers Road. Charlie Rangel, Congressman, Congressman Charlie Rangel. Congressman Charlie Rangel was to be here, as Attorney Maddox has said. Councilman, what's his name, Bill Perkins was scheduled to be here. And another Negro. Who was? Oh, David Patterson. He's such a pitiful fella. He came on the news after the Million Youth March talking about what Khalid Muhammad did. Didn't see a damn thing. Didn't see nothing. Don't know what went on unless somebody told him what happened. Bless his heart. He's just as pitiful as he can be. But it is written in your Bible, black man and woman, when the blind leads the blind, they both end up in the ditch. Another scripture says they are blind leaders, and they have led the people astray. Charlie Rangel, C. Virginia Fields, Bill Perkins, all of them are just as blind mentally, morally, spiritually, politically, culturally as David Patterson, and we all end up in the ditch if we continue to follow such blind leadership. And so tonight we will put the mic, I believe we will have a mic, is that right, Brother Clemson? Up here, how do we get them down there? Well, I'm going to do a little bit more than ask. I'm going to pass. This is the mic which will be down on the floor for you. We ask that you don't make a speech. We ask that you can speak your piece strongly and ask your question as strongly as possible or as necessary. Any questions that you have, this is the night to ask. Million Youth March questions. Questions about whatever might be on your mind. The new African cultural holiday alternative to Thanksgiving, Gina May. Any questions, controversial questions, crazy questions, silly questions, the ones you think put me on the hot seat, whatever it is that crosses your mind, ask your questions here tonight. And so we open this forum up to you and to your questions. You can form a line in the center aisle and come down and ask your questions.
Mic check.
Let's get a drummer's a strong black hand. The drummer's a better hand than that. Hey. For the record, brother and sister, would you please state your name loudly and clearly, and then ask your question, please.
My name is Alfonso McGriff III. I traveled here from Hartford, Connecticut, and my question is, what was your feeling about the speech in reference to the World Day of Atonement by the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, and how did you feel about Brother Malik Zulu Shabazz being verbally disciplined in front of the world?
By whom?
Minister Farrakhan.
His question is, y'all ready for this? I said make it hot, didn't I? Brother came with his hot sauce bottle in his back pocket. He said, what do I feel about the Day of Atonement speech by Minister Louis Farrakhan? And of course that was at Howard University in Washington, D.C. And what do I feel about Attorney Malik Zulu Shabazz, the National Youth Director and Legal Counsel of the Million Youth March, along with Attorney Michael Tarif Warren, who was lead counsel for us, and Attorney Roger Wareham. What do I feel about Attorney Shabazz being, as he came up, I believe it was to the stage or up front, and being upbraided, and what were your words, brother?
Before he came to the stage, I talked in reference to him being verbally disciplined.
Verbally disciplined by Minister Farrakhan, your last words were in front of everyone. Everyone have the question? That's a good question. Hopefully the answer is just as good. The Day of Atonement speech by Minister Louis Farrakhan, in my judgment, was mixed. At points, he said very strong and powerful things. At other points, he appeared to be defending Bill Clinton. He would spank him on one hand and defend him on the other hand. This is my teacher, my mentor, and my father, and I feel to some degree I know him. In studying what he said, along with the Meet the Press interview and another interview after the Day of Atonement, he appeared to cast himself in the role of Jonah. Of whom? Come on, who? He cast himself in the role of Jonah. Now, who was Jonah? Jonah, according to Scripture, was one of the prophets of God who was commanded by God to go to the wicked city Nineveh. Nineveh had misused, abused, and oppressed God's people. Nineveh was the capital of Assyria. And Jonah was told by God to go there, and in his going and speaking to the king and speaking to the people of Nineveh, God, according to the scripture, believed that Nineveh would atone. That Nineveh would go through a stage of atonement and contrition and repentance. Now Jonah, kind of like me, didn't want to go nowhere near Nineveh because of the way that Nineveh had done his people. And he was not pleased with God for even suggesting that Nineveh could atone for all that she had done. But according to Scripture, Jonah went in sackcloth and ashes, and the king of Nineveh met him in sashes. And it appears that Nineveh repented of her wickedness. Nineveh atoned for her wickedness. And so Minister Farrakhan cast
Yes, people, that was our beloved Dr. Khalid Muhammad. You understand me I say? Yeah. And we cut him off just in that little part there. Because, you know, Khalid Muhammad is a long speech. And, you know, you can't get it on the YouTube and them thing there. Yeah? But Khalid is a man who him never ramp if you say what it was him feel and how him feel about certain things. You understand me I say? I can play another part with him. And I want you to listen to this part.
And in particular there in Nassau County, and pulled all the black officers out in the black.
A black male who shot 6 people on the Long Island train. Mr. Muhammad speaks.
Where they set black inmates up in these jails and penitentiaries, and in particular there in Nassau County, and pulled all the black officers out in the black inmates so they could jump on Brother Colin Ferguson. because they were mad with him for catching the Long Island train and killing all them white folks. I love Colin Ferguson. I have no official position, so I can say I love him.
You love a man who randomly killed 6 people on a commuter train?
I love Colin Ferguson just as much as the masses of white Americans love General Schwarzkopf, General Westmoreland, General Patton, General MacArthur, and Eisenhower. America awards her killers, and they get ribbons and stripes and bars. I'm sensitive to the pain and suffering of the loss of life on that train, but I'm one of the rebellious slaves. And so when black people stand up out of pain and suffering and frustration, I understand after 500 years.
You also, you talk about the response of some African Americans to, for example, the book which attempts to prove that the Jews are involved in the slave trade. I'd be happy to let them see that. You talk about when white folks can't defeat you, you said in your speech at Kane, they'll always find some Negro, some boot-licking, butt-licking, buck-dancing, bamboozled, half-baked, half-fried, sissified, punkified, pasteurized, homogenized nigger that they can trot out in front of you. I would ask you, Mr. Muhammad, is Jesse Jackson a boot-licking, homogenized nigger?
To the best of his ability, I believe he tries every day to do that.
Here you are mocking Jesse Jackson at a speech, I believe this is Howard University. Roll the tape.
Oh, boot-licking, buck-dancing, scratching, shuffling, messy Jesse Jackson. You keep. I am a somebody. I am a somebody who keep hope alive. I am a somebody. I don't rightly know who the hell I am, but I am somebody.
Yeah. Are you an entertainer, or are you a committed person to black people?
I'm so glad you asked that question. I believe that the liberation and salvation of the black nation must be brought about by black people gaining a thorough knowledge of self after our 500 to 6,000 year Holocaust, where we have lost over 600 million. And so I believe that that education process must be a process of 2 steps: inspiration and information.
Greetings, this is G Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show.
So I also give inspiration.
From your speech at Kane College in 1960, Chief Luthuli, the head of the ANC, received a Nobel Peace Prize, you reported to your audience, reminded them, for nonviolent struggle. Yeah. Just like Mandela just received it with F.W. de Klerk. How could you stand with your oppressor and your enemy and receive the Nobel Prize for nonviolent struggle? You do not support, then, Nelson Mandela's strategy in the struggle to free black people in South Africa?
Let us first of all be very clear here, Phil. Nelson Mandela is my brother.
So is
He
Jesse
is a member
Jackson.
of the family, and so is Jesse, and Jesse is a very brilliant man. We just want him to return home and stop being used by the enemy and the oppressor against his people. Now back to Brother Nelson Mandela. And certainly we can never mention Nelson without mentioning Winnie Mandela. But Nelson Mandela's attempt at a multiracial government in South Africa after the murder of men, women, children, and babies, and the rape of South Africa, a criminal settler colony that has been established like Israel there in that part of the world. I cannot go along with one man, one vote. Let me say why. If someone broke into your home, Mr. Donahue, and actually bum-rushed your home, and Black Boots stomped your door down, and came in and robbed and raped everyone in the household, and was able to take the wealth of your home and parlay it into an empire. This is an invader. This is an intruder. This is a murderer. This is a burglar. This is a criminal. So you have no responsibility to share your home with them after they broke in and committed the crimes that they did.
You want, you said about South Africa, we give him, that is to say white people, 24 hours to get out of town by sundown. That's all. If he won't get out of town by sundown, we'll kill every white that ain't right that's in sight in South Africa. We kill the women, we kill the children, we kill the babies, we kill the blind, we kill the cripple, we kill them all. We kill the faggot, we kill the lesbian, we kill them all. You say, why kill the babies in South Africa? Because they're going to grow up and oppress our babies, so we kill the babies. Are you seriously presenting yourself as a man interested in the future of your people with this kind of rhetoric?
I'm just as interested in the freedom of my people as I am in the self-determination or the Kujichagulia, self-development, them being self-defining, self-respecting, and self-defending. If the white man has killed millions of our people, and you cannot deny the undeniable and indisputable and irrefutable truth, fact, proof, and history of their bloodshed there in South Africa. I said it would be merciful if they would leave. I don't agree with a government, a sham government. No man walks out of prison after 27 years and becomes the president unless there's a script and a plan behind the scenes to remove the economic sanctions from whites in South Africa, but no real plan for redistribution of the wealth. The Oppenheimers, the De Beers, and others there sucking the blood of our people. So I said, be merciful. Give them a period of time.
24 hours.
Truman gave the Japanese a period of time, but when they didn't comply, he dropped the bomb on men, women, children, and babies. I make no apology for that statement. I believe that the invasion of South Africa was an act of unprovoked war. One nation against another nation, and nations must fight for the self-determination. They had no business there, Mr. Donahue.
Yes. Would you like to see Aristide?
This is G Vibes, and you're listening to the Prophet Kwaku on the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show.
Yes, people. No, me know so hear that, and that was a bit fiery. But that was Dr. Khalid Muhammad, and that was in the 90s on the Donahue show. And you remember I was saying to you that he was unapologetic about what he said. You see, Donahue did have a manuscript. See? He did have a manuscript where he was reading what Khalid Muhammad said. Now, there's enough leaders that would buckle and said, well, you know, you took me out of context. I think he said, no, I said it. And I meant it. You see, because what happened is we are so forgiving of what these people have done to us. But they've shown no remorse. Here we are every year from 2014 marching for reparations. Yeah? And these people them don't even respect seeing the fact that our people coming out of this country after all with them, imagine, you know, after all with them do it, after all with them people here do it, we come and we build back up them country after them and them cousin was in war. Because remember that the royal family and Germans are relatives. Them are German. That's who the royal family is. That is them descendants. And them was in argument with each other. And we end up a fight for them. Remember, you know, that when they caught black soldiers, you know, black soldiers weren't allowed to sit in prisoners weren't allowed to sit in the same mess hall, you know, as the German soldiers, you know. In fact, the German soldier them would sit down with the white officer them and yam food. That me showing the people. So when I was talking in the first hour about making sacrifices, this has everything to do with the death of that young man. Because you think that death of the young man, they want to make it look like, all right, it's our people do it. But when you look around the situation and circumstances and the social designs and things like that, and the social engineering that led to that, it reverts back to one set of people. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when we go out there and do that, yeah, they'll do the little police thing and the news and, you know, all the rest of it, and the ordinary citizens, the everyday little kind of European that might go work, might feel a bit of compassion. But the structure and the order of the day does not. Remember me tell you that. Yeah? Them can't catch them boy there yet. But a white man got stabbed up a white man got stabbed up on a train the other day. And within 24 hours, them find the man, you know, a black brother. Find him. And me just say it, you know, him can't get away. Why? Because he killed a white man. And he killed him the day before his earth day, and he killed him in front of his son. Now, I can, as a human, see the distress that may have been occurred for that young boy to see his daddy dead. But you multiply that by millions. And that's what our ancestors went through. Year in, year out, day in, day out, week in, week out, on the hour, every hour, for hundreds of years. And you're telling me that after going through that, over hundreds of years, the people them don't mud up? Let me read this text here. I don't no joke with nobody today. I don't no pet and pump and play with nobody. Out at Kwaku, blaze of fire for 2019. People need to hear this again and again. As many as of us are wide awake in a dream and walking around with our eyes wide shut, our ancestors sacrificed their life for us to party and bleach ourselves back into shackles and mental chains. Black people are quick to sell themselves out and shout to please and appease our slave masters, the oppressors of our kind, the white Indian and the Chinese, right now Jamaica, full of Eastern Europeans who are pirating our culture with the aid of dumb Jamaicans who are going back to Europe and capitalizing on our music, dance and culture. But try let Jamaicans go Eastern Europe and see if them not get kicking at them body and run out of town. Black people rise as we are the alpha and omega of this planet Earth. Sila Ashe. Big up, and that's coming from 332. What? A big text that, you know. Another text read, hold on there. Looks like tuning has stopped working. Or somebody with that's 883. Yeah. Well, this is them a charge for it now. Because them have millions on it now, so they want to make the money back now. After all them years. This is what they do. People are tuning, this is what they do. But me not going to make that distract me today. Upon the word that me want to give you now. Yeah? And this is the first word for serious word man giving you for 2019. We have to rise up and start to support our businesses, and the businesses have to support the community. It's not a one-way thing, you know. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? Me have a punch up on bridging van yesterday, and me have to go fix the puncher. and it was some black man tire place. I'm going there, I asked him, and him say 40, I said, I can give 35. He said, no, 40. Like, there was no budging. Yeah, so we've come in and we've become so rigid with each other, just like the enemy. You understand what I'm saying to you? And this is how we stay. But maybe if it was a gringo or whatever the case may be, you just say, oh, quick, we want to nice it up for them. Oh, let me take this card out. Oh, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, hello, Kwaku. I'm Burchak, and recording the show, and it's a very, very interesting show. I don't want to go too much into thing, and I know you have limited time, but I will listen to the speech by Khalid Mohammed, and it's very good indeed. And not just that, you talked about the news, that boy in the moped and thing. Let me tell you this, yeah, they don't even cry for their own people, let alone your people, let alone any other people. They don't even cry themselves. It's just they don't understand human psychology. Only when it happens to them, they start to cry. Whereas in our news, in our country's news, they would give it over and over again. They would play it in every other channel, would give it. A man's nose would bleed, they would give it on the news. That is how different our media is, unfortunately. And talk about the other thing, you talk about businesses and things, the capitalist system. And however, another doctor said the same thing, and I listened to you and listened to him, and it's like people ripping people off, like they charging, instead of that drink being £1, it charges for £3. And so the capitalist system is a rip-off.
Give thanks to Bergerac,
Rip-off.
But I'm not on that today. I'm on a different lyrics here, Bergerac. So, just let me, if you're going to keep up on with me, I deal with then, yeah, but if you're going to stray, I'm in the stray business today. I'm there for everybody on it today. So, that me depend, yeah?
Yeah, it's sad that boy died on the moped. I hope they catch him.
Give thanks.
Bye.
As I was saying before, and no disrespect to Bergerac, and I'm one for say that. He's a man who always him record the show and him saying put it on. I think Bergerac, you can text in what it is upon the internet where you put it, so we can send it out to people and tell people where them can find it. But anyway, give thanks for that. You see the thing about it, the data that you the 50, it was a 54-year-old, was it a 50-year-old European man was killed in front of his son on a train, some argument, and it was a black guy that did it, and they caught him within 24 hours and catch him. But me didn't know them are gonna catch him, because for them camera is racist. For them camera always catch we, but never catch it when it happen to, when it's we do it to we. You understand me? You understand? Other than the other day there, that's what I want to talk about that too, Somebody sent me a WhatsApp of a guy, right? Some footballer guy. What's his name again? Can't remember his name. Thump up a black woman from Clapper My Street. Yeah? I think I did mention it last week too. Yeah? Thump up the black woman, This is the kind of shaggery that's going on that makes our struggle, that when we're doing the annual African Emancipation Day Reparation Month, it makes a mockery of what we're doing. It's a mockery. Here we are, right, petitioning this government, holding them to account, charging them for genocide and ecocide, yeah, and seeking all-party parliamentary inquiry and all them something into the genocidal behavior of them ancestors against ours and how they have built up their system, yeah, and then we have our people that rapidly kill each other, so boom, 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 so. You need to send your children them to the Black Saturday schools where they will get Africated. Stop sending them to football, gymnastics and all that shit. Forget it. Make them do that in the week. Yeah? Make them do the extra curriculum in the week or Sunday. And send them at the Saturday school where them will meet other young black people and know themselves. Your Khalid Mama said that, he said it's important that our people have knowledge of self, because our youth them don't have the knowledge of who they are, is why they do what they do. And it's as simple as flipping that. This is not, this is not you know, it's like with pi ratio say. It's numbers. It's a simple add and subtraction. Simple. You don't know who you are. You don't know who your real enemy are. So you look in the mirror and you think the enemy looks like you. Because you're out there selling white man drugs that he's shipping to the country. Because black man don't own no ship. We don't own no submarine. We don't own no gunboat. We don't own no airplane services. Yeah. And we sure as hell don't own the ports where that crap is coming into the country. But we seem to be the peddlers. It seems to filter down into our community and our children. Where's our children getting big out flipping kilos of cocaine and crack and amphetamines and all them things to sell? Where do I get it from? Nobody asks where they're getting it from. Nobody. Yeah? So yeah, the youth get killed. They identify fight with gang. Ultimately, it's got to be gang, because now gang is the new thing now, isn't it? Gang. Yeah? What fuels the gang? Where the gang get the money to fuel it? Nobody can do no armed robbery again. Them day they done. Them the day they man that do armed robbery and I get thousands from bank. Them the day they done. You only see them thing in a flim. So the only other way for them to make money is shot drugs on the streets. And where them I get the drugs from? That shit is coming into this country by the container loads. Yeah? Give us, maybe some people don't want to remain. Maybe some people want to remain in the European Union. That way all the container them don't get checked. Yes, I mean. And you want me, right, to vilify my youth them? Yeah, don't get me wrong, the youth them upset me and they vex me when they do this to each other. But I'm not gonna turn against them for these people. Because I in and around circumference, radius, ectagon, triangle, parallelogram stand why my people is the way them is. I don't agree with it, but I wolf as it. And I never spent 27 years teaching our children, yeah, so that I can come here and betray them on here and turn like some little weak heart and apologize to gringo people them. That's why you don't see me. That's why you don't see me for none of them big comedy show, because them frighten my mouth. Them afraid for book me. You understand? But I'm going to be doing my one-man show this year, so you don't listen out for that. Yeah? I mean, not jump on the stage for just laugh and joke for the sake of it. Yeah? We're in critical times, black people. Yeah? And we have to take a critical look at certain things. Yeah? You understand what I say? Right? Text reads, please give out number 07507. I'll start again. 07539695245. You're in tune to Nubian Forum People's Talkshow live here on the rock926.com. And let me just say this. All the views that I express is mine. The Rock doesn't take these views. It's not the station view. The station has given me the platform to express myself. You understand what I say? So this is not the station views. This is my views. You understand what I say? Right? They should also say, I've put the show. This is from Berjack. He said, I've put the shows on YouTube. All you have to do on YouTube and search the Rock 926 Nubian Forum Talkshow with Kwaku. Okay. And the results will come up. Underneath you will also see my name, Channel Mr. Clean. Alright, give thanks for that, Berjack. Imagine I said, God, Berjack, and he's a Turkish man. Yeah? I'm a born him too. I'm a born film religion, I'm a born him too, but the man, me no know how it go. You understand me? Enough people don't want to side with we and them thing there, right? Because our people they're afraid, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but me depend radio, you know. Yeah. Me done 7, so I'm soon done. But tune in 87.8. Yeah, you can get it, man. You can get it. Tune in. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm a nephew that just called me, you know. Yeah. I'm a nephew that called. And see that nephew there now? Me love that there nephew there. Me love him. Me love him like me don't know how me love him. Me just love him like cook food. That the nephew there. One of my favorite nephew that. Yeah? And me love that boy there. Yeah? Right? Me love him like cook food. Yeah? All tight rich. Cause you know say your uncle love you. See? But what me did there now before me just call? 07539 695 245. You know, I'm not here to pussyfoot around with what's going on in our community. Yeah? You know how much black people get killed by black people? Our camera see them. All my cousin, when them kill my cousin, you know, them see the boy, them a run away from the scene, you know. Just because them never see me the scene, the boy them get away. Let me tell you from now, if it was a white boy, them boy that they stab up. Them don't have to see them and stab him. Them just have to see them. Them would have gone to jail. And that me I try to show you black people. Yeah? Look how quick them find a guy who stabbed the man and kill him on the train. Find him quick a clock. 24 hours and him capture that. You understand me? And I'll know. Yeah? How much black youth them stab and kill and you can't catch nobody. You understand? And that me I say black people. Right? Another text coming again. Auto Kwaku, it's infinite destiny. Follow my last message. Until we take care and charge of our children and train them to fight the enemy on a physical, mental, metaphysical level, then Otep Cooler, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Otep Kwaku, ever call from Jamaica.
Yeah, ever go on. You hear, so boy, you only have a few minutes in ever, so you better talk quick.
Yeah, so listen to what I say. What you're saying, right, it's really concrete, and trust me, Ryan, and the same thing I go on outside now, because right now you find, say, to be honest with you, majority of the Chinese, them and everybody else control Jamaica. See? Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's like we dip on the bottom pit. You know, see, half of the youth, them don't even know themselves, because if you ask a youth, nearly 5 or 10 African countries, them can't tell me one. You see, them can't tell me one.
Me ask you a question. Ask you a question. What about if you ask them to name 5 Caribbean countries? Them can tell you that too? Maybe.
Maybe about 2 of them name. Only 2 of them name.
See there?
2 of them name, but them can't tell everything about Europe. That is the difference, my brethren. You know, see it? Mm-hmm. That is the difference. Mm-hmm. So what you're saying here, it's true. Before the little pagan Christmas come up, now walk down a Mandeville, and trust me, I see some little 14-year-old that drink rum. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying to myself, wait, then female can manage that. You understand? Mm-hmm. And you can't talk to them in a brethren. Because them pants catch them weird on them knee now. And that Jamaica around now, you know. You know, see, all big man and wear them pants weird on them knee. You can't talk to them.
This is the problem. When big man are wear them pants like that, and I carry themselves in a certain manner, how do you them for doing any different? They must follow them.
Exactly. You know, see, and the other thing I don't like, because I pull up a big man about it, you know. I said, listen, let me tell you something. If you're going to address me, I'm not a dog business, you know, because, see, you're a dog and a friend. See? Dress me properly and that. He's a big man. You understand? So the dog thing now will work with me. And he apologize, yes. You know, he apologize. So you see the level of conversation like gone right down.
Well, you see the thing about it, you know, you have to remember places like Jamaica, you know, and those the colonies of these people. Remember, whatever Britain is today is what it got out of Jamaica, Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Kitts, Dominica, Grenada, and all of those islands. What they were, the colonial masters, the slave holders, and we must never let them off of the blows and square.
Absolutely.
Right?
But listen to this, Seba. I went up to a place called Gunsfield, way up at St. James, right? There's an Anglican church up there that them used to use as prison for our ancestors. And up to this day, our people them still are there.
I praise God. Yes.
The
God will lock up them backside.
Exactly.
Right? So their minds are locked up and mud up. You know them super cat they make the tune. You too mud
I know
up,
the tune. I know the tune.
Black people mud up in them place there.
There's a little big circle around that area where the massacre nearly 200 of our ancestors, the British them, kill them, cold-blooded murder, right? And hang some of them in the very same church, and then still I go there.
Well, you see, but how many of them know that story? How many of them
Well,
really
exactly.
know the history? Because see, this is what happened, Delani. The curriculum out there has been fashioned to benefit the British establishment. You understand what I say? Right? So them never take them foot off our neck. You understand me as a king? Them have foot on my head and my foot down in the dirt. But what them do, they move the foot off of the head and put it on the neck back. And we raise up the head a little bit. But the head can't raise no more than weight there.
I don't want to stay too long because I know the show's soon finishing up. But let me tell you, I went to the Maroon Town, the 6th.
Which one? Portland one?
The one of St. Elizabeth.
The one of St. Elizabeth, all right.
And let me tell you something. I was ashamed because let me tell you, half of what was going on in there, I play a Chinese stuff, the man them are selling there. Not about the Maroon, look a bit about the Maroon. Imagine you having a thing like that, and you are selling China thing. It's supposed to be about the Maroon. You understand? Everything's supposed to be about the Maroon. You understand?
Ever, you may say to you, you're still at Jamaica. We don't have much time left, see? But here me I go say to you, my brother, right? I want you calling first thing next week, for give you an update, about how we're going.
I'm going to give you everything because remember saying no, I need the 10 months me done, I know. So I see what I'm going. So I'm gonna leave it. I just leave it. Next week I'll definitely call in and we can. Call
in early.
Everything.
Yeah. Don't leave it so late because the show 7 minutes now left for the show for gone. You know what I mean?
No problem, man. You look every man for me still.
Yeah. Bless up ever. Bless up. Live in Jamaica, West Indies. Yeah. Text read Kwaku. Enough of them youth. I work for the state to make black afraid of black. Bless Janavan. Bless Janavan 712. Yeah. Yeah. Things read you should have your own schools. Yeah. So I mean we do have our own schools. We have our own, and we have to start from somewhere. But only when we get in investment from our community to support our schools. Wherever they are, east, west, north, south, we need our people them to look on those sides. I say, if it's your own, you understand what I'm saying to you? Because these schools are not helping our children. You understand what I say? My daughter mother take her out of school. We take her out of school because the school she was going to is dumb in her brain. The girl get the highest mark in the test them, for maths, In a fair class, she get the high in the end of the year. Right? And them can move her from this up to the higher class. Why? Because she never get a high enough mark in English. Yeah. And them there's something them are going with. For hold back your children and them are give grade prediction. All them can predict what your child gonna achieve. And them the shit that we have to put up with. You understand what I say? So we have to create our own institutions of learning, and we must support them in any way that we can. You understand? So I'm telling you people, right, that we run a Saturday school. 27 years we are running, and we not take no money from government. For government to come tell we, oh, we affricate with children them. Boom, burn a fire upon that. Yeah, and enough we send a university and sending in engineering and all them things and do all kind of thing. Some of them don't come back and support, but some do. Yeah, 2 of them are run it now. You understand what I say? So if you don't want to support our Saturday school, feel no way. Yeah? Right? Just go up on our website. Right? nubiasaturdayschool.org. And that's how we there. You see me I deal with nubiasaturdayschool.org. And that's how we there. And you can see what we are deal with. And come check we out. Come and see what we're doing. Yeah, we have look, me have a youth. Remember this youth come in the school for over a year now. But we see when this youth come at school, a big problem the mother I get with him at school, you know. They must suspend him every minute. The mother, she can't work because she have to run to school every minute with him and all them something there. After 2 months of him being in our Saturday school, I'm not going to name the youth name, you know, but after 2 months of him being in Saturday school, they might ask the mother what she do. Because them can see an immense, and I personally can see an immense improvement in that little boy there. Yeah? They target our youth, them. You understand? They target our youth, them. And we sit down there allowing them to do that. You understand what I'm saying to you? Right? Right? So me I look on if you come support our school. No, joke thing. You understand what me I say? So I'm not just a talking the talk. Yeah? Right? I'm not just a talking the talk. I've been doing it for years. And not only me. Yeah? Not only me. We got schools in Bristol, Birmingham, Manchester, Lee, all them places. Black people, there's a core of us black people who still know that we have to do something for the benefit of our people. Unfortunately, you know, it's hard to balance that and do and work at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah? So for more information about our Saturday school, you can go on nubiasaturdayschool.org. Yeah? And see where we are though. You understand me I say? Right? I mean, me just start to reggae and the show done. Yeah? But you can catch me up on Facebook, Nubian Forum. Yeah? On the Facebook. Yeah, we can start posting on the Facebook. So go up on Nubian Forum. Yeah? And still, if you see the recording of the T for Thief Me Bite, me want to send it out there. Post it all over the place. Because I want to find me back. I want to find this boy here. Yeah? I want to find him. And remember that yesterday was the late great Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad Earthstrong. And we rise him up. You've been in tune to the Nubian Forum People's Talk Show. Live here on the rock 926.com. Up next is going to be Bandit. Then after Bandit, you're going to have Father G from the Consortium. Yeah, I'm kind of excited in a different way than me. For the music and them things there. But you'll catch them man there. I bust some tune and all them something there. Yeah. Thank you for listening to me. Yeah. I want to sign off on
Keeping it lit with your number one DJ.
Hey there. This is your girl Terry Remsen. And I listen to The Rock 926.com.
Your favorite presenter will be back after these few words. To advertise on this station, please call our sales team on 0796